Okay. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Football Friday edition of Morning Scone, presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Parish Construction and Roofing. If you need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. You need a roof, you call Parish. Unique Physique, uniquephysique.com, Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com, and Bocock Brothers Premium Scars. Use the code MAT15, MAT15, MAT15 for 15% off your order. Okay, good morning, everybody. Hope it's a great one. Tigers getting set to play Texas A&M. Brian Kelly, on his radio show last night, disclosed Tyrie Adams has had tightrope procedure on his ankle. Said that usually is a 4 to 5 week recovery, which means Adams could very well miss the remainder of the season. If you're interested here, the audio, you can hear it. Here you go.
He had Tyrie Adams from the O-line, unfortunately, out.
Yeah, he had a tightrope surgery, which is the surgery that they do for high ankle sprains. So he had that surgery on Tuesday. And that generally takes, 4 to 5 weeks to come back. So maybe we'll have him by the end of the year, maybe not.
We certainly hope so.
4 to 5 weeks. So 4 to 5 weeks. He misses this week, the open date, Bama, Arkansas, maybe Western Kentucky, Oklahoma. You get him back. We'll see. So now the change is that Kelly said Carius Curne is going to start at left tackle. Now that is an about face because on Monday, Brian Kelly said DJ Chester was going to start at right tackle, or excuse me, at left tackle, because they wanted the more experienced player. So that's a change. Something over the course of this week led them to start Curne, make the decision to start Curne left tackle, and I love that decision, by the way. I don't expect he's going to be flawless. I expect there'll be a time in that game where he gets beat by a really good edge rusher. But he was good on the road against Ole Miss, and he is athletic, and he is physical, and he is mean, and he's a better tackle than DJ Chester. Chester has played more, but Curne is a better offensive tackle. So put the offensive tackle at offensive tackle. And also, Curne ran as the backup left tackle all throughout fall camp. So he played tackle the whole summer. So he played right tackle against Ole Miss when Weston Davis went out and played really well. So, I mean, it's an unenviable situation. I mean, you lose your left tackle, you got to go play A&M. But, I'm excited to see what Curne. Y'all been banging the drum for Carius Curne for weeks now. And primarily it's been to play him at right tackle in place of Weston Davis. Well, you don't have that option anymore because with Adams out, Curne is going to play left. But I like it. Okay. We'll say some good mornings here. Please smash that like button if you would subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. Glad to have you hanging out with us here. By the way, today's Locked on LSU. Pretty heavily focused on going deep dive into that decision to play Curne, set of Chester, how that looks, the matchup this week against Texas A&M, trying to stop Marcel Reed on the other side. So that's Locked on LSU, which is live. So appreciate you checking it out on YouTube or podcast. Okay, let's say some good mornings, please. Or let's say some good mornings here. Hey, Jay Thompson says, Jacob. Morning, Matty. Going to Virginia Tech game tonight? Don't worry. LSU still my main team. Got a rep. Home state team. Do it, man. I've been there. Been to Lane Stadium. Went 0-2 when LSU played Virginia Tech. It was a Sunday. Dominic Davis had a punt return for a touchdown called back. Tigers didn't really recover after that. It's also the day that Virginia Tech retired Michael Vick's jersey. He landed in a helicopter in a field right next to the stadium, walked in, Jersey retirement. Bloop, helicopter flew away. Hey, Craig, good morning. No Sweat Sports, good morning. Big Vanilla 34, good morning. Well, I wonder why y'all are, hey, Clayton, good morning. I wonder why your names are showing up as handles today. That's interesting. Don't know why that is. Hey, Rooney, what's going on? AKA Big Dog. Hey, Jesse, good morning. What are the Saints do at center with McCoy out? Yeah, so Luke Fortner is going to start. Remember, in August in camp, they traded Colin Saunders to Jacksonville for Luke Fortner. So Fortner was from Kentucky. He was a third-round pick in 22 or 23. 22? Yeah, 22. And he started every game his first 2 years. First year started center, second year he started guard, and then lost his starting spot in Jacksonville last year. Played in every game last year, but didn't start. Now, same, they traded him. So got a guy with some experience. Well, I know that's Thomas, but I don't know why your names aren't showing up. Hey, Abner, good morning. Devin, good morning. First time live and wild. Good to see you. Tiger Diver, what is going on with why your names are showing up as handles and not your names? Let's see. You said there's no appetite to fire Brian Kelly, but will there be an appetite to donate as much NIL next year to place the talent? We are losing. Tiger Diver, 1-0 and losing. 2-0 is loose. Losing, LOSING. Anyway, it's a good question. It's a fair question. And by the way, it's not you, it's me. Most people know what you meant. We'll just brush right past it. I'm just physically incapable of doing that. Sorry. It's me. It's not you, it's me. That's your question is a fair one. And the answer is yes. Because I would say it's the same thing that happened with basketball this year, where there was a lot of people that wanted to fire Matt McMahon, and the point was nobody was going to win with that roster. So do you spend the money? It was the decision they made, right? So do you spend that money to fire the coach, or do you spend that money to invest in the roster? And I think the decision this year is, it clearly was basketball. You spend the money to invest it in the roster. And I think the same thing will be true in football. Do you want to spend all that money to fire your coach? Or do you want to buy a roster? Hey, good morning. The names, weird. I know. And that's Patrick, but you can see your picture, but for some reason your names aren't popping up today. Hey, Christian, Blue Jays or Dodgers? I think I prefer neither. The Blue Jays are in the Yankees division, so I'm not cheering for them, and I don't really love the Dodgers, but I do believe the Dodgers will win. Hey, Caleb, good morning. Excited to see what Devin Neal could do, more so in the past game since the run blocking has been so bad. He's really been, apparently his reputation is a really good pass blocker, too. Thomas, day 33. We'll get it. Hey, Ryan. Comes Mac and Mick finally admit it's a developmental year. Man, the Jets suck. Yes, they do. Hey, Robbie. So now, why did Robbie's name pop up correctly? Oh, it's Facebook. That's why. So it's the YouTube names that are handles. Robbie, good morning. Thoughts on Tony Vitello being the new manager of the Giants? Do you see him winning a championship in the Bay Area? I do not. I think that's a weird hire. One of the things that's made Vitello so great at Tennessee is not necessarily his baseball acumen, his X and O's, his managing of a staff and all that stuff. I think one of the things that made him great at Tennessee was his energy, his attitude, the fact that guys wanted to go play for him. And then he and Jay Johnson are the two most relentless recruiters in the sport. It's no surprise that they're the ones that are winning. So none of those things matter to the big leagues at all. So it's odd. It's an odd fit. I shouldn't say fit. It's an odd decision to say, you're going to go. I mean, what's Tony Vitello going to do? Like, gather his team in the outfield together for a team meeting, and maybe the video of him like sprinting toward him and doing a belly flop slot. Like, I did Major League Baseball. It's for adults. Like, Kyrie, what's going on, man? Gone Aspinall. I know. I did see Wemby. I'm assuming you mean Wemby scoring 40 in the opener. Making sure there's nothing else I missed. I saw now when I'm questioning myself, I want to say is that the one I saw? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. I saw John Jones fight Cyril Gane. That was March of 23. Because I was like, wait a minute, was that the Stipe fight? But no, so I looked it up. The Stipe fight was in New York. That's right. So because I got to see John Jones's 3 last fights until the Stipe fight, because I saw him fight Thiago Santos in Vegas, Dominic Reyes in Houston, and then Cyril Gane in Vegas. So anyway, no, I like Aspinall in that fight. Club, what's up? Bubba, what's up? Jason, hey Dale, suck it. Patrick, come Morgan. One day till game day, let's go out there, let it all hang out, see what happens. You're telling me there's a chance? Sure. Main card will start around 1 p.m. Yeah, Kyrie. I mean, I won't be locked in, unfortunately. I mean, I'll be around that time. We got Ole Miss, Oklahoma tomorrow in the early window, which there's some games in that 11 a.m. window I'm looking forward to. Hey, Lutcher Will, good morning. Hey, Bob, blessings to you and the family. Same to you. Patrick, Justin Herbert looked like the best quarterback in the league. When he's right and they're healthy, he's awesome. I also, as a general principle, don't bet on road teams on Thursday Night Football. Short week plus the travel. I always lean home teams. Hey, Ryan. William, do you think Blake Baker will still be around to take the reins after BK? No, and I don't think that they'll hire a coach that has no head coaching experience. Brad, good morning. Did you see the Dallas Turner hit? I did not, man. What did he do last night? Let me guess. Shocker. Did Dallas Turner have a dirty hit on somebody? I'd feel totally shocked if that happened. Oh, launched right at Justin Herbert's head. Shocker, right? The exact same thing he did to Jaden Daniels. Ridiculous, bro. Turns, goes helmet to helmet. Like, that's what he is, man. Alabama people got mad at me when I said it 2 years ago, but it's true. He's a dirty player. He did it to Jaden Daniels. I mean, he did the same thing to Jackson Dart at Ole Miss, doing it there. Like, he's a dirty player. Like, it's okay. I mean, there's been lots of dirty players. I mean, he's a bad guy. He's just a dirty player. He looks to take cheap shots. There's enough of a sample size to show that's who he is. Hey, Dale. Aggies played a relatively soft schedule. Tigers win Saturday in the slop. I hope so. For what it's worth, Dale, their strength of schedule is 16th in the country. Their strength of record is number 1 in the country, actually. That means the likelihood of a team being 7-0 against that schedule. So, and their remaining strength of schedule is 12th in the country. So they have 3 road games against ranked teams in conference: LSU, Missouri, Texas. So all winnable, all challenging. Irfan Sayad, Gamorgan. Let's see. I once got into a heated argument with Blake Grupe. I told him to kick rocks. He missed every one of them. Well done. Well done. Hey, Chris. Good morning. Robbie, if Attella doesn't win San Francisco, do you deem him back in the SEC? Maybe, probably. He someone will absolutely hire him in the same way that Nick Saban got back in the SEC at Bama. Steve Spurrier got back in the SEC at South Carolina. I mean, yeah. All right, hang on.
Parish Construction and Roofing. At Parish, we've got you covered. From the top of your roof, all the way down. Parish Construction and Roofing. Parish built. Parish built. Parish built. From your hometown. ParishBuilt.com.
All right. Parish Construction and Roofing. Remember, if you need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. Friday means the free Friday night clinic tonight at Brock on Bluebonnet starting at 9 p.m. High school football players, coaches, band members, cheerleaders, dance team members, anybody. If you're injured on a football Friday night, you see need to see a doctor, you can see a doctor for free at the free Friday night clinic there at Brock on Bluebonnet every Friday. And, of course, with Parish Construction Roofing, we'd love to give you that free, no-obligation roofing inspection. ParishBuilt.com, ParishBuilt.com. Unique Physique, UniquePhysique.com. Unique Aesthetics and Wellness was there yesterday, as a matter of fact, at Unique Aesthetics and Wellness. Might or might not have gotten a little Botox, or Brotox, as they call it. Can you tell? Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell. Anyway. $8 a unit. I'm on TV, man. Gotta look good. Get rid of those wrinkles. Crow's feet. Hey, Brian, good morning from Greenwood, Mississippi. You don't have to answer or not. What do you think about the stuff going on with the NBA and the bribery stuff? Yeah, no, man. I mean, I think it's crazy that Chauncey Billups is involved in this, like with the mafia. Rozier, we looked it up yesterday. He's made $160 million in career earnings, and he's out here like checking himself out of games to make $50K on the take. Like, what? What are you doing, man? It's just stupid. I mean, I think that's just stupidity. Great, you're gonna go to federal prison. You made $160 million in your NBA career. You go to federal prison on the take for $50,000. Like, stupid. You know you screwed up when you just got home less than an hour ago from the casino and you get notification for morning Scone. Hopefully you won. And hopefully you don't have to go to work today. Hey, Michael, good morning. Ty, good morning. Drove down from Ohio for the game this weekend. Can't wait. Hopefully it's a good one. Last year came for Bags, and you know how that went. Okay, so it's supposed to be Bama. Yeah. Yeah, not great. Hopefully it's a good game tomorrow, man. Hopefully the weather holds. It's supposed to rain. But, excuse me. From what I saw with the forecast, kind of sounds like maybe the heavy stuff is going to be late tomorrow night, and maybe a few little spots during the game, but hopefully it stays dry. Who do you think will be the next Tennessee baseball? Well, they're not managers, they're coaches, but they promoted their pitching coach, so he'll be the guy for this year. We'll see if he gets a job permanently. And it's his name's Frank Anderson, and Frank was the head coach at Oklahoma State. Hang on, from 2004 to 2011. So he's been a very notable pitching coach, but he's also been a head coach as well in college. So pretty natural, easy transition for this year. Spill the beans on Florida's baseball coach's departure. It's some family stuff. As I was told, having to do with one of his children. So it's nothing he did, nothing nefarious, but say some prayers for him. He's being a good dad and doing the right thing. Hey, American Patriot, YouTube has been messing up the past 2 weeks. Try to fix it again. My bad. It was text all come out. It's all good, Tiger. I told you, it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. Hey, Linda, good morning. Jason, good morning. Debo, Brian Kelly is a mental drain of a coach. At this point, same answer, same results. Got it. What do you want him to say? He's got to go into press conferences and answer the same questions about the same stuff over and over again. Like, what do you want him to say different? You want him to stand on his head just to do a magic trick to make you feel better? Nothing's going to matter unless he wins. He's got to go win. Like, stop worrying about what he says in press conferences. The press conference is supposed to make you feel better, just to get answers to questions. Go Tigers. Florida baseball coach going to Tennessee. That's not what's happening at all. Kelly, good morning. Thomas on the road south by noon. Ready, go Tigers. All right. Hoping the rain holds off. Me too, Devin. Me too. Go Tigers. Tony will flop like Saban did in the NFL. Just a weird. I'll tell you this about Tony Vitello. So Vitello is he's a relatively young dude, good looking guy, makes a lot of money, not married. And I respect that, man. Like, if you kind of want to run around and sow your seeds, like, okay, but I'd prefer that than someone who's married and is cheating on their wife. Which a lot of coaches, I shouldn't say a lot of coaches, which some have done. Bobby Petrino did it. Hugh Freeze did it. I mean, it's not, I like to say it's common. It's not uncommon. I'd rather you be a guy in your early 40s, making good money, driving sports cars. He's got a condo in Austin. I mean, I'd rather him be that guy, you know. So go make your money, managing the bigs, being in a different city every night, whatever. Good luck. Glad you're gone. Mr. Wallace, let's see. LSU about to get rolled by A&M. I'll be watching to see how BK screws this game up. Awesome. Love that vibe. Matt, do you see the Pelicans making the playoffs? Nope. Missouri Vandy, who do you have? Vandy. Tiger Poppy, good morning. I think Vandy has the better coach, better quarterback, and they're at home. I'll take Vandy. Scott, good morning. Will we see Whit Weeks play again as a Tiger? Yes, I believe so. Absolutely. But I did tell y'all on Friday, before it became news, that he wasn't going to play last week. And I told you on Monday this week, too. I actually told y'all last Friday that he probably won't play this week either. And I told you that on Monday this week, and he ain't going to play. And again, I don't know why they're slow playing it. I mean, he's hurt. He's injured. But I think their hope is like optimistic that they get him back for Bama. I don't know that that's a certainty. But someone asked yesterday, about Witt maybe coming back for his senior year. And I haven't had that conversation with Witt or anyone at LSU, but I do think one of the unintended positives of rev share, NIL, all that stuff, is you are getting guys, veteran players, staying in college longer because they can make money and keep developing. So I do think that you probably will. Like, what is that? It's a little Donald Duck car. Drew put his little car right there on my desk. Sweet boy. He's been in here with his little Donald Duck car. Probably sitting in my chair. John Paul, good morning. Make it a good day. Same to you. Hey, Brant, good morning. All or nothing, play free. Open the playbook all the way. Good morning from Connecticut, right? Frank, good morning. You have any insight on the Chauncey Billups Terry Rozier NBA betting scandal? I don't think it means anything for sports betting. I just think you had guys go rogue, which is bound to happen, whether you have legalized online betting or not. I just think they're stupid. Like, Chauncey Billups is working with the mob. Like, that wasn't sports betting. That was casino games. Like, the Rozier stuff was like he was tanking. Like he was giving people information about props. So, like, Terry Rozier told someone, like, bet the under on my point total on this game. And so he checked himself out of the game with, like, an ankle injury, like 5 minutes into the game or 9 minutes into the game. He had 5 points. So his under hit. And he got a take on that of like $50K. It's like, what are you doing? Chauncey was working with the mob, and they were having poker games that were fixed, like X-ray cards and stuff like that, card counting machines and stuff. So the games were rigged, and Chauncey they called him, his name in the operation was Face Card. And he was the one getting notable people with money to come to the poker games, but to lose their money, basically. Bro, you're in with the mob? What are you doing? It's the wildest thing. A lot of more college baseball coaches become MLB managers. It's just completely different. I mean, managing a 5-man rotation or 5-day rotation as opposed to a 3-game weekend series, 162 games opposed to 56. In college baseball, you have to recruit and develop. In Major League Baseball, obviously, you have a farm system as well. Like, it's a completely different sport. Hey, Seth, good morning. There you go. Crew a day. I'll make it through the day. Debo, we're the king of slow runs. Jeffrey, morning's going to have a great day. Same to you. How's little bro doing this AM? Am I little bro? I'm good. Devin, Tiger fans, we need to understand this roster has the opportunity to win out if they play their potential. Kind of my outrage. We need to support Buchanan players. All we can do. It's interesting, man, because like I believe that LSU has they could beat anybody on their schedule. It is very hard to imagine that happening. So, but yeah, man, got to go win Saturday. We'll see. 33 degrees in Southwest Virginia. Wow. Cold is here. Jeffrey Scone, always want to know what's more valuable to you, your shoe collection or your whiskey collection? Well, I've been collecting whiskey longer, but I wear my sneakers every day. So, and I don't drink whiskey every day. So if I had to keep one, it would probably be maybe an upset to some of you. Probably be my sneakers, man. If I had to keep one and get rid of the other. And which is more valuable? Like if I went and sold it all? Well, maybe not actually, because these are open. And I don't keep the boxes on for my sneakers because like I don't ever intend to sell them. I wear them. Anyway. Hey, Deborah, good morning. Randy, good morning. When's Drew School's Giving Day? It was last week, Randy. It was last week. Giving Day was last week. My apologies. It was while we were in Nashville, and I forgot to. No, it wasn't that. Maybe it was the day I left. Maybe it was Thursday. I think it might have been Thursday, the day I left, and I forgot to remind y'all. Maybe it was Wednesday or Thursday last week. I forgot, but everyone, of course, is still welcome if you want to donate to St. Lillian. Greatly appreciated. Amazing place. And thanks again, Randy, for got to beat Randy last week up in Nashville. Veteran Security Services, Randy's company, sponsored our trip along with Our Lady of the Lake to Nashville last week. So y'all check it out. Here, let me drop the link in the. Let me drop the link for Veteran Security Services here. The website is veteransecurityfirm.com, but here I'm going to drop the link in case y'all want to check it out. There you go. All right, 7:15. I got to get bouncing, y'all. Rocky, good morning. Do you think the staff didn't like what they saw at Chester practice? Or in the game last week? I'm glad they made the decision they did, man. Yeah, anyway. All right, I got to go. Y'all have an awesome day. Thanks so much for hanging out. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. All of our sponsors linked in the description on YouTube. Get them tagged on Facebook. Remember, Brock, free Friday night clinic tonight for all high school football players, coaches, band members, cheerleaders, dance team members, everybody on Bluebonnet. That's Brock. Okay, y'all have an awesome day. Locked on LSU is live, AFR 3 from Don Juan, presented by Pinhook Bourbon. Excited about today's show, live from Don Juan, presented by Pinhook Bourbon.